Hello everyone, welcome to another Tradelands video. Today, we are going to be discussing a carefully constructed YouTube iceberg revolving around the history of Tradelands cannons and their relevance to the community. This video is going to be longer and much more in-depth than any of my previous projects, so let's jump right into it. The current cannon sizing system is a simplified version of the original, with there being 4 current sizes in existence: light, medium, heavy, and universal. Universal guns are non-craftable and are traditionally obtained from crates and are special in the way that they can be used on any size cannon slot. Light guns are typically valued for their longer range in exchange for lower damage, while heavier guns deal more damage in exchange for less range. Medium-long guns are a fine balance between the two. Swivel guns are a form of anti-personnel weapon that can be equipped on the majority of ships, typically towards the stern, alongside the helm. Most ships have 2 spots for swivel guns, if any, 1 on each side, but some ships have more, such as the Corsair, which has a total of 6 swivel gun slots. These guns have a special kind of ammo called swivel ammo that can be crafted at any crafting table across the map, and are deadly if utilized properly. Port guns are stationary cannons located around the map that are unmovable and require no ammunition to move. There are port guns in every size, including swivel guns that can be used by any player. Some port guns, such as those stationed at spawn islands, can only be utilized by the respective faction that spawns there. However, other port guns, such as those on St. Christopher, Clydesdale, and Harrisburg, can be utilized by players on any faction. Turrets are a special kind of cannon size, designated as size 4, which is 1 size above heavy guns, that can only be used in a small selection of ironclads. There are a few kinds of turrets in Tradelands, starting with the Demeter turret, then the Poseidon turret, the Poseidon carronade turret, the Neptune carronade turret, the Howitzer long gun, the Neptune twin long gun, and the mortar turret. These are just the obtainable turrets. There are additional turrets that are either event-specific or completely unobtainable to the average player, such as the Wyvern turret, the Ares turret, which is 2 heavy long guns, and the Marichev turret, which is 3 heavy long guns. The old Tradelands cannon sizing system is a system that used pounder classification rather than weight classification, ranging from 6-pounder long guns to 68-pounder carronades. There were over a dozen different kinds of cannons while this system was in use. As stated previously, it was eventually phased out in favor of the new simplified weight system, but pounder cannons are still obtainable through other players. Now, the pounder system is ultimately useless, as most sizes just auto-fill into light, medium, or heavy long guns. Old swivel guns were different in the way that they did not use their own kind of ammo, but rather just regular round shot. Because of this, they were much harder to aim and could do a small amount of damage to actual ships. 6-pounder long guns were the smallest size of craftable cannon during the existence of the pounder system. These cannons are considered a size 1 and have an incredible range, although do very little damage. These cannons are unique because there was no carronade equivalent to them during the pounder system, and they do not turn into regular light long guns when placed into a size 1 slot, meaning their long range can still be utilized. Favored by pirates for their range, they are often equipped onto raiding ships to make it easier for pirates to catch their targets. Twin long guns are a variation of light long gun, simply being a light long gun with two barrels. While using, the gunner will have two separate firing options which reload individually at the same rate as a single light long gun. These guns can only be placed into heavy long gun slots and are favored for their long range. Glow cannons are a large variety of cannons made of materials that can only be obtained through mystery crates, which are purchased with Robux. These materials include glow steel, holoconium, green glow steel, soul steel, death metal, stellinium, santonite, magmite, vedantium, charged gems, skyrite, pink glow steel, and so on. There are other non-glowing crate materials as well, such as frost steel and moonstone. These materials do not change the stats of any cannon, as all cannon materials function the same as of this video. But glow cannons do give an advantage, as they make it easier to see where you are shooting during nighttime, creating a makeshift tracer effect. There are 4 types of special cannons unrelated to all the previous kinds of cannons already mentioned. These cannons are Cupid cannons, red mortars, corn carronades, and bacon long guns. These cannons are rare, special cannons that are periodically released throughout crates. They are valued highly and are typically expensive due to their rarity. Cupid long guns are made of angel wood and heart steel and emit a cluster of heart emoticons upon being fired. They also have a glowing red heart on each side of the gun. Corn carronades appear to be made of grime wood and gold and emit a cluster of corn emoticons upon being fired. Bacon hair long guns are regular oak iron guns with a bacon hair resting on the top, and these cannons fire bacon hairs in place of regular round shots. Red mortars are mortars that can only fit on 2 ships, the Manta and the mortar platform, that emits a cluster of red hammer and sickle emoticons upon being fired. As stated before, Ares and Marachev turrets are special kind of turrets that are incredibly hard to obtain. Ares turrets can be crafted by players who are level 1000, and at the time of this video, there is only one player who is able to. Marachev turrets are traditionally only owned by developers, or any owner of the Onager battleship. These turrets are incredibly annoying to fight, and deal significant damage, so if you see them in-game, pray